I was gone, then I came alive. Thought it all was over. Another wounded soldier. Dreaming's harder than it seems. It's not letting go of me. What's there to be afraid of? Time to give it all I'm made of. It's all
Hey everyone, welcome back to Dear Sybersue. Today's topic is, are your in-laws driving you crazy? Well, we've all seen the movies on this subject for sure, but we have to think about what happens in real life. How do we handle the situation? How do we make it okay? Because we've met the person we want to be with. We love them. We enjoy our time with them. But we have to spend time with family sometimes that are in-laws. So what do you do if you don't get along? How do you handle it? What if they don't live in the same city? The thing you have to do here is have the conversation with your partner, because your partner has to be on board with you about how you handle this. If they're constantly undermining you and telling you just to get over it, and oh, they're fine, they like you, there's no problem, they're not listening to you. They have to listen to you if you've got concerns about how hard it is to be around them. Because if you can make it work, it's way easier for everybody involved, because then you can go to a family function and it's all cool because you found a way to make it work. So the first thing is, if you don't live in the same area, I know people are going to disagree with me on this, but I really strongly suggest that you say that you want to stay somewhere in a hotel or something like that, because if you're having to stay in someone's home, it changes the dynamic. Because what happens is you feel that you owe them because you're staying with them, or you have to do all these things and rules and regulations. So it puts double pressure on your relationship with your husband or your wife because of this. Another thing is, whoever the in-law that's causing the problem, the child of that in-law needs to talk to them and needs to say, okay, I think we need to get this happening so that it isn't a problem when we all get together. There needs to be a discussion and not pretend everything's okay. So that means, like, say my dad's driving my husband crazy. I have to have a talk with my dad about how he's talking to my husband. I have to have his back, and I have to validate my husband's feelings about how he feels about this. So this is the kind of scenario that's really important when you are deciding, first of all, to marry somebody or to be with them in a committed long-term relationship. Is this going to be a dilemma down the road and cause you to have, maybe end your relationship, or cause continual fights within your relationship? So listen to your partner and watch how your parents are with your partner as well, because they may not say something to you, but you can tell by their body language that it's making them really hurt, or they don't want to be there, and it's making them withdrawn. So pay attention to everything that's going on when you're in this family dynamic, because it's really important to hear and feel what's going on in your relationship. Sometimes people are just afraid to say anything. They don't want to rock the boat. So what do? You spend the next 10, 15 years spending a week or 2 weeks at Christmas or Thanksgiving not wanting to be there? You can make it work, but you have to communicate. You've got to come to a happy medium that works for everybody. Now, if you live in the same town, then you can go and have coffee, you can go and have the odd dinner, but make sure your partner and you have talked about how many times this is going to happen. And it's not fair that you just do it for your husband or he just does it for you. You've got to make it reciprocated within both family scenarios so that it works. But the biggest thing I can say is listen to your partner if they have any concerns about how they're being treated with the in-laws. It's just, it's very common courtesy to do that, and it will keep your relationship going a lot longer if you actually hear what they're saying. Anyway, I hope that helps. Any comments on this one, leave them below the video, because I'd like to hear how you handle some in-law problems. What do you do? What do you do if you've got the monster mother-in-law or father-in-law? How did you handle it? Let me know. I want to hear. Leave your comments and please subscribe to Dear Sybersue. Thanks everyone for listening. Take care. Bye-bye.
Till I reached up, turned misfortune into love, left the past behind me. The future's all that I see. Always looking to inspire. Take a match and light the fire. I am courage, I am bold. Turn that coal into gold.